We usually define great screenwriting by the quality of the dialogue. We think of writers like Aaron Sorkin, who use dense, rhythmic conversations to build character and push the plot forward. We see it again with Quentin Tarantino, where the story is constructed through the specific way characters speak to one another. In these worlds, words are the primary architecture of the narrative. But the globally successful series Oscar's Oasis operates on a different logic. It has reached millions of viewers with a script that seems to lack any recognizable grammar or syntax. A transcript for one of the show's chase sequences reads like this: No, he, P, W, A, O, sh. It appears as nothing more than a wall of isolated letters and disjointed grunts. While this looks like gibberish on the page, the lack of traditional dialogue is a deliberate design choice. In visual-first media, these sounds provide the rhythmic scaffolding the animators need to build a scene. These fragmented lines function as a kinetic blueprint for a story hidden in plain sight. By analyzing these 45 specific audio cues, we can chronologically reconstruct an entire high-speed chase. This process allows us to see the invisible structural logic that makes slapstick animation understandable to anyone, anywhere in the world. The transcript begins with a series of quick affirmative sounds. Yeah, it, yeah, yeah. This is immediately followed by the phrase, take good, get. In 3 words, the script establishes the character's motivation. They have found something valuable, and they are taking it. This initiates the first section of our timeline, which we'll call the discovery phase. By clustering these affirmative and possessive sounds at the very start, the script sets a baseline of ownership. It gives the animator a clear starting point. The character now has the object, and the story can begin. Halfway through the text, the vocabulary changes. The focus shifts from the act of taking to the act of resisting. On the timeline, we see a sudden influx of stuttering consonants, h, d. These act as audio cues for physical exertion. Commands like hold and p up appear next, signaling direct physical opposition. The character is no longer just moving, they are being blocked. The frequency of the cues increases, specifically with the repetition of hey, hold. This rapid-fire repetition creates a verbal tug-of-war. The script is using sound to simulate the friction of a struggle. As the physical action becomes more chaotic, the script moves from words into repetitive syllables. This tells the animators exactly how to pace the frantic motion on screen. The pacing eventually reaches its absolute limit. We see this in the way the word speed is broken apart in the text, spelled out as S-P-E-E-E, then followed by a comma and a D. This fragmentation forces the voice actor to elongate the sound. It mirrors the physical stretch of an animated character moving at high velocity. Breaking the word speed allows the script to dictate the kinetic energy of the chase. The spelling itself determines the speed of the animation. In the final lines, the chaos of the climax resolves. Clear, full words reappear on the page. We see the phrase, get out, which functions as a definitive command that ends the confrontation. On the timeline, this phrase marks the conclusion of the struggle. The character has either won or lost, and the chase is over. When we look at the fully assembled timeline, we see a clear narrative progression extracted from what seemed like random data. These abstract cues reveal a classic 3-act dramatic structure. It proves that slapstick relies on the same narrative foundations as any dialogue-heavy drama. It simply uses different tools to build them. This breakdown illustrates how we actually process highly visual media. In kinetic storytelling, words are not necessarily meant to provide meaning. They are engineered to be felt as rhythm. The grunts and stutters of slapstick are not an absence of writing. They are a highly evolved primal language, where audio serves as the percussion for human action.